Black Acid Devil 100, and I'm playing Dishonored on the PlayStation 3. I haven't done any videos for quite a while. And I'm playing Dishonored on very hard on the PlayStation 3. And I'm having a tough time defeating Dodd. But up until this point, I was playing really well, and I should have recorded, and I didn't. I've had a lot of... I haven't had time. I've been real busy with friends and social stuff, so... So this is very hard. Hopefully... See, I played the last 2 or 3 nights, and I defeated Dodd twice. But these guys here that you see in the picture, I'm not sure exactly what they're called.
But we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will. It's more than possible he's nearby.
But I defeated him twice, and then his guards got me before I had a chance to... But I don't feel bad because it's on very hard. I'll get him eventually. So just bear with me, I guess. Like, I've been wanting to do a video for a while, and just because some of my last videos weren't, the picture wasn't that clear, and...
But we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will. It's more than possible. Dust yourselves against karma.
So I'm just following kind of a set pattern, and
that no two others could fight against the ticking of the clock.
like, I'll show you what I mean here, rather than just fighting the boss. I guess I'll show you. Like the last time that I fought him, like I say, this is on very hard, so I've finished this game twice before, maybe even more times than that, just, you know. But
we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure
yeah, okay, this is, there's a number of ways in and out of this room. The room in there where the boss is. So the first time I played on normal, I came from this window here. Anyway, I went against my own sort of pattern that I had made for beating this guy, so I'm kind of trying to where it's on very hard. I was trying to do it a little bit better, and I think I messed myself up. I should have just went at him and attacked him, but I tried to play around and make it look pretty, and yeah, it kind of backfired on me. I've been fighting him, like I say, I defeated him twice, and in the last 2 or 3 days, and right when I'm about to kill him, 2 of these guards, I forget what they're called. Let's see here if it says. They're assassins, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I went in this way, and I would hit this guy with the sleep dart. So I'm kind of trying out my new powers and stuff. Also, I'll show you here something. I'm gonna die here. I'm gonna die a number of times. I'm quite sure. Also, I'm playing with my second controller, and it was giving me a hard time. The controller seems to be better now, but it pulls to the left. So I'll keep this first video short, 20 minutes or so, and then like I was thinking of doing a walkthrough for this game. This would be my first walkthrough, and I was going to do it on easy just because that way I'd be able to explain everything to the people watching and still concentrate. So this is no, that's the wrong button, I'm sorry. I wanted to show you in the powers. This is the first, like I say, I'm playing on very hard, so this is the first, actually last night, the first that I got every one of the powers. They're only on level 1, they go to level 2, but I was quite proud that I got all the powers. So, one thing in this game, what's this here? Oh, okay. You can see how
Are you frightened?
you can see how well, sometimes you do well, and like you kind of, this boss here, and I noticed it is because it is on very hard, because he could barely hit me with his sword strikes last time I played, and this time if he hits you twice you're dead. But you see, I had him going there. I was talking a bit and stuff, so like I say, I will get him within 2 or 3 videos, I hope. And we'll move on, and like I say, up until this point I was playing very well, and it should have been recorded.
But we can't seem to stop him. His cross-secure perimeter is almost at will. It's more than possible he's nearby.
Trust yourselves against karma.
Trying to explain, I was saying you can see
Against the ticking of the clock.
how the gameplay is. Well, I've learned a lot in the last. I got a few of the Easter eggs as well that I didn't have before, and I got actually killed a stilt walker with just with his sword. You have to jump off of something
But we can't seem to stop
from
him.
above.
His cross-secure perimeter is almost at will.
You see my controller pulls a little bit to the left. Also,
against the tone.
there are 2 or 3 health in this room, and
Let's see if the outsider will say more like or mine.
yeah, there's various strategies. Like if you listen to the guy,
Slice out of
he'll say certain things to intimidate you and stuff. Anyway, there's a number of ways to go about it, but I wanted to do it very well. So, so I'll always remember it or whatever. And yeah, it's like I was trying too hard. But like I say, I have defeated him.
This cross-secure perimeter is almost at will. It's more than possible.
test yourselves against Carl. And now we fight a duel that no 2 others could fight against the ticking of the clock.
Ah, see, he's cheap.
Let's see if the outsider will save your life or mine. Another slice out of time. Glad I can fight him.
Now, see, you would go for the health. I'm trying to, oh, he got me. When I do it on video, I want it to look nice and... But I wanted to record it anyway, just where, as I said, like I should have recorded up until this point, but I didn't. And I played very well. Mind you, I died, a few times, not a whole heck of a lot.
But we can't seem to stop him. This cross-secure perimeter is almost at will. It's more than possible he's nearby.
Bearing as my assassin. And now we fight a duel that no 2 others could fight.
Yeah, it's the funny thing is, you can't go back and...
But we can't seem to stop him. This cross-secure perimeter is almost at will. It's more than possible he's nearby.
Test yourselves against Carl. And now we fight.
I really should maybe...
No 2 others could fight against the ticking of the clock. I've waited on this. Let's see if the outsider will save your life or mine.
He does get me a lot with, he's got crossbow bolts up his sleeve. Some sort of, yeah. Also, a few years ago, a year or 2 ago, maybe 3 or 4 years now, I'm not sure. I did a video. One of my first videos, boss battle videos, was Darth Vader in Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, and I don't think, yeah, I ended up losing the video somewhere. So I wanted to do another Darth Vader video, boss battle from The Force Unleashed. And one thing, I've hit him many times, like knocked him off balance, and sort of been, like I say, the controller pulls to the left a bit. And so I've been worrying kind of about getting the health potions and stuff and not hitting him as much, because I was pretty confident that I could beat him, because I've beaten him twice before, mind you, on lower difficulty levels.
but we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will. It's more than possible.
See how you're burying it, my assassin. And now we fight.
It's kind of like you got to open up the level.
Fight.
I want to fight well. Like I want to. I don't know. There is a big thing in this game. It's the non-lethal approach, whereas your targets that you're supposed to assassinate, you find alternate ways of dealing with them. Like you strike a deal with them, and
But we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will. It's
so the first time I played, I went up here. Speaking of strategy, maybe sometimes he follows you, sometimes he doesn't.
Now we fight. But no two others could fight against the ticking of the clock. I've waited for this. Let's see if the outsider will save your life from mine.
Yeah, there's a few tricks to.
but we can't seem to stop him.
So you see, I've died 4, 5, 6, however many times already.
See how you're burying it, my assassin. And now we fight the duel that no two others could fight against the ticking of the clock. I've waited for this. Let's see if the outsider will save your life.
He's so cheap. Like
Why are you fighting? Poisoned you and left you to die. Or you're dead.
see, there he wasn't striking at all because he knew I was ready for him, or so it seemed.
But we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will.
Test yourselves against karma.
So like I say, I'm kind of going against my own pattern, but
Two others could fight.
son of a bitch. Pardon me.
I've waited for this. Let's see if the outsider will save your life.
So now what I'm going to try to do, well,
Another slice out of time, Colonel.
maybe if I don't defeat him in this video, maybe I won't start. Maybe I'll, continue with the videos after I defeat him.
But we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will.
Test yourselves against karma. And now we fight.
I think a lot of the time he's getting me with the crossbow, and I've got to learn to block the crossbow, and I haven't really had too much practice at that. Got about 7 minutes left, I figure.
But we can't seem to stop him. He's crossed secure perimeters almost at will. It's more than possible he's nearby.
See how you're burying it, my assassin.
there's the health there.
And now we fight the duel.
I guess what I was trying to say earlier was I had a set way of beating him before, and I'm trying to kind of expand on that maybe.